Hello, welcome to Goal Line Sports channel. If you haven't subscribed, remember to hit our subscribe button and like it as well. A lot at stake in the start time for a big league where until now nobody knows who is going to make it to the top tier division Star Time Uganda Premier League next season. My name is James Ronald, welcoming you all to Goal Line Sports. And before we go any further, let me welcome my guest today, and we're going to be talking a lot more on Star Time Uganda, Star Time FUFA Big League today. Martin,
thank you.
You're welcome to the show.
Thanks a lot.
It's your first time to be here.
That's true. Yeah. Thank you, Ronald, and thank you for hosting me today.
You're most welcome.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have a lot at stake at the moment. Start Time Uganda, Start Time FUFA Big League.
Yeah.
We left with one match day 20, to finalize the season,
yeah,
to bring it to an end. And you look at it, 4 teams vying for 3 slots to be promoted.
Yeah.
That means at the moment, no one knows who is going to make it. But now that brings us to the league itself. When you look at the league at the start of the season, now here we are. That it's a statement how competitive it is in start time of a big league.
Well, to start everything, it's really true that COVID disorganized the football everywhere, but you find that after the relegation of teams from 3 teams from FUFA Big League and failure of FUFA to promote 4 more teams from the various regional leagues in the country, it was very, very good that FUFA had to come out with that decision. Why? If you see that like 4 teams want 3 possession, and also at the moment 2 teams are confirmed relegated, you will even find that 2 more teams out of the relegation zone can still be relegated as per the table at the moment. Now this tells you that the competition has moved to the next level.
Okay, even if you look at the quality of the game itself,
yes,
you see teams are playing good football. Here we have Black's Power.
Yes,
they're doing well, they're playing well. Chetume is one of the teams, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
this is a team playing good football.
Exactly.
That is Chetume Football Club. And you look at that, you see there's something in Ugandan football, like FUFA Big League Ugandan football.
Yeah, that is what I was coming to. Now, this tells you that the teams that have been already, like Maroons, like Chetume, like Kataka, the people who have been in the league for the last 2 years, they have cemented where they were, and now they are improving. That means they are not only seeing in participation, but they're looking at moving forward, and that is promotion to the first division, which is the STARTIMES FUFA the FUFA Premier League. Now that tells you that even the people, like people of Calvary, people of like Calvary, even the Chetume themselves, who are just like in numbers 5, 4, 6, they have been playing and they have been improving on their games, not only to participate, but also to move forward. And now that tells you that the coming season, the teams that are coming from the various regions in Uganda will face a lot of competition, because the level, the quality of football, the quality of players that we have, the coaches that we have employed in the big league, look, they are doing exceptionally well, and they are just trying to show to the people, to the Ugandans, or to even people in Africa, that we who are in the regional, in the FUFA Big League, we qualifies, or we can even stay and do well in the Uganda Premier League. That is why you can see the football the type of football, the quality of players, and the quality of coaches, how somebody stands in the touchline and command the players, whatever he says changes the game. That tells you that the coach is really a quality coach, and he knows what he is doing.
You talk about the quality coaches. One, Black's Power, Vieli Pianamugisa.
Exactly.
Very good. He's like one of the top coaches.
Very exposed
in this country.
Yes.
And to side, some of the players, for example, Brian Omoy, is playing with Proline.
Exactly.
He's a very experienced player. That is now the quality we are talking about in the league.
And no, sorry to cut you there. Look also at even the team being relegated, the team already relegated, Maida. They have the former Uganda Cranes veteran player by the name Daniel Serunkuma. Now the guy having him there is not only to play and score goals like the way he's doing, but also to put energy into other players that this is how we do it. This is how things are supposed to be done. I know we are not doing well, but we can. I know we are here, but we can go that far. Even if we are conceding goals, we are losing games, but he is there to even tell the players that we can do something. Even look, if they can be actually they scored first against Maroons the other day in the last game the play. Now that guy scored. That tells. I mean, they were first to score. That tells you that even if they're down, they still have the energy, and even the hope is still there that the football is not ending where we are.
Well, now let's look at the table. We now focus on the teams, 4 teams who are really vying for the 3 slots to qualify to the top tier division come next season. We have Kataka.
Yes.
Kataka on 36 points.
Yes.
Then coming second is Black's Power with 36 points.
36, yes.
Then you have Maroons, 35 points.
35.
Then Chetume 34. On 34.
Yes.
Now, all the 4 teams, any of the 4 teams can still qualify.
Now, the issue now comes in the last game, which comes that we are most likely to see. I mean, that is coming next week. Now, I was speaking about competition in the league. Now, if you have 4 of them like that, that tells you any person can fail to qualify at this point.
Yes.
Like talking about Kataka, talking about Maroons, talking about our very own Black's Power, then Chetume. One of them can still fail, and even the Chetume, which is in the 4th position, can still be the in the first place. First of all, looking at they have launched a complaint. Yes.
Yeah.
They have launched a complaint. So in case they win that case, automatically they jumps from 34 to 37. That takes them somewhere else.
Yeah, we shall come to that. Now, let's first look at, before looking at the petition, probably we are still awaiting what the competition department will come up with. Let's look at these 4 teams. I mean, with the position, with the points they already have at the moment. Kataka, for them to be promoted, okay, aside Chetume launching petitioning Maida, I mean Proline.
Yes.
It was Proline. Apart from that, when you look at the table and you look at Kataka, Black's Power, Maroons, and Chetume, that means for Kataka to qualify, when you look at their next their last game, Kataka will be playing Chetume. They will be home.
Yes.
Now, other factors constant. Chetume fails to emerge victorious on their complaint launch. Then, when playing Kataka, they must win.
Yes.
They have to beat Kataka, but Kataka will need only a point.
A point.
Then Black's Power will be playing Luere United
at home.
Now, to be safe, that means you must win your games.
All of them must win.
You must win your games.
But this tells you the most disadvantaged team at the moment is Chetume. The only advantage is the launch. Now, Chetume, you're traveling to play in Mbale. And you're playing a team that is on form at the moment.
Yes.
It is there is no doubt that Kataka even to be honest, they are on form at the moment, and also they need only a point. But Chetume has to win. Now this becomes very complicated for Chetume to win in Mbale, and I am saying here, Chetume, the best they can get from Mbale next on come Thursday, it will be a draw.
If these teams, if Kataka gets a draw against Chetume,
yes,
Black's Power gets a draw against Luer United at home, remember Maroons will be traveling to Mbarara
to Nyamatabora. But Nyamatabora right now,
they are relegated.
They are relegated.
Now, if all the top 3 teams picks draw in their respective games come 28, that means the 3 teams, Kataka, Black's Power, and Maroons, qualifies. In that is if the competition department nullifies, probably rejects Chetume application appeal on that game they played. It was last Thursday when they lost against Proline, and now it makes the running of who to qualify or to be promoted very interesting at the moment. The final day, and with this kind of, you see, you'll be getting nerves, you know.
Look. Now, if they get a draw against Kataka, automatically that tells you they will jump from 34 to 35. But then all these Kataka will go to 37, Black's Power the same, and it is only Maroons that will be in 36. Now, at the point that the ruling comes in favor of them, that means they go up to 37 to be to tie up in points with both Kataka and then Black's Power. That means it automatically knocks out our Maroons. The prison warders will continue to be in the big league, showcasing the talent that they have. Because, I don't want to speak too much, but they will automatically fail to qualify to the first division.
If you remember, it was last week on Thursday.
Yes.
Maida relegated but won their game. These are teams relegated, but they are now playing for pride. Yes, we are going back to 3rd division, but we want to leave this stage when we
actually in high gear.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now they won their game, relegated, but they won it. That should be a statement to Maroons. You're traveling to Mbarara, but something can still happen. Nyamitabora can even shock everyone and win. Now, if that happens and Chetume plays a draw against Kataka, now mathematics start coming in head to head. We start coming to head to head. Then probably goal difference, because right now on goal difference, Chetume is having superior goal difference.
That is 21.
And Maroons drop. Now Chetume plays a draw. Maroons fails to win, or which to some people right now is impossible to say. Maroons will fail to win again.
Remember Nyambetabora were humiliated the other day, I think 6-0. Yeah. So it's true that it looks impossible for Maroons to lose that game. Not only about the form, but also the pressure and the need for the Uganda Premier League promotion. So that tells you that the Maroons moving from Luzira, crossing to the western part of the country to play Nyamatabora in Mbarara City. Now they will go not as they're going to play, not as they're going to win, but they are going to get promotion to the Uganda Premier League. Now that tells you that what they're going to do there is exceptionally higher than whatever they have been doing. And as I speak right now, I know like the team, the coaches from Maroons should be looking at how Nyamatabora have been playing, their weakness, their strength, because you're not just going to Mbarara to Kacheka Stadium to play football, to win. It is not ordinarily winning, but it is promoting yourself Uganda.
Last Thursday game against Maida played Maroons.
Yeah.
But if you look at Maroons came from behind
To win 3-2.
Maida did not win that game, but on trying. At the start of the game, first half they were winning, to even 2-0. Maroons had to come from behind. That is a statement. If they were playing a team relegated, and now in their final game they are still going to play a relegated side. That means you now know the person you're going to face, the team you're going to face. There should not be any lapses. That we are going to face a team relegated is really a sure win for us.
Yeah,
I think that is for Maroons.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, like okay. Let me just say this now. Even let me start from here. Maroons has not been playing all that very well. Like if you compare among the 4 teams looking for chasing promotion, it is only Maroons that is not actually. I cannot. I want to say this. They are not moving in a steady way. You know, they are not consistent. They get a draw today, they win, but with a narrow margin, like winning 1-0 or 3-2, something like that. That is not good for a team that needs to go in front. That is why I'm saying at the moment, if that let me say, let me just paraphrase my statement that. If Maroons wants to qualify, they are supposed to be looking at all the technical ways, looking at all the ways they should do, what they should do to make sure that they win for promotion. They are playing there not only to win, but also for promotion. So that means the way they have been, you go and you consider a goal in the within 20 minutes. That is not good. That is really not good for a team that wants to qualify. That is not good for a team that is having 3 more teams looking for qualification, promotion to the next stage. You're not there alone. Or you're not just feeling pressure. You are with them at the same point. So that tells you the way you're supposed to do things, the way you're supposed to perform in the field from the first minute, from the first second to the last second should be different from the way you have been playing in the last 2 months.
Definitely, we are going to be seeing a lot of nerves from these 4 teams, even pressure on players.
Yes.
It's going to go down to management, how they can handle these players.
Exactly.
Bring down their pressure so that they can focus on that final game. Now, let's talk something briefly. We hinted on the Chetume appeal. Like what they said, the petition FUFA competition department, they're saying Chetume, Proline used 3 players, individual players. Why? Because these players had accumulated yellow cards and they were not to play that game that was on 24th April. That was last Thursday. It Proline last Thursday, and here is what they said. I quote, they said the above mentioned players, that is Ibrahim Sendi, Brian Mato and Nordin Bunjo happened to score a goal. Then they say the above mentioned players ought to have sat out of the match day 19 and at Natshunga. And then they also continue and say our prayers to the competition committee is to critically analyze the above mentioned incident and hence provide the necessary action to the same. We wait to adduce the necessary evidence if called upon to support this petition. Now I think I don't know, probably ears on the ground, for what our competition department will come up with, or after they sit down and look through this, their decision, if it's going to go against Proline or in favor of Proline, and if that happens, then the rest of the teams like Kataka, Blacks Power, Maroons are still in trouble. And if that happens, the appeal goes in favor of Chetume. Chetume will only need a draw in the final game against Kataka. That means Kataka must win, Data must win, Proline must, Maroons must win,
Black Power
must win the game.
Exactly. Now, let me the first thing first. The law is very clear. I think I don't recall that one very well, but the law is very clear. Actually, after accumulating 6 yes, 6 yellow cards, automatically you miss the next match. So if it is like they have accumulated 6 yellow cards, then let them. Okay, if they have accumulated the yellow cards, the number of yellow cards, that automatically bar them from playing the next match. Then that is very clear. They just go Proline. I think the last game the Proline played was against Black's Power, and it was a 2-2 draw. Now that there was just that too. Even like when you give me the match report form, I will be in position to know this player got yellow card, this one got yellow card, this one in these games, and I will get. Now that means if it is true, that means the competition department will have just to rule in favor of Chetume. That automatically disorganizes everything. Now what am I coming back here? Now a game, the game of Proline and Chetume last time that Proline won that game was like the only game that can take them to make them continue, like to stay in the big league. Now in case the 3 points is removed and given to Chetume, that tells you that they're going back to the regional league.
Yeah, you look at that now. Proline having played already 20 games, the rest of the 10 teams have played 19. That means they are now praying that Indeje fails to pick maximum 3 points. Once Indeje picks maximum 3 points from their last game, then Indeje will be safe, will be in the league next season. But now, against Proline, remember the petition read before competition department. Now, when that one happens and the rulings goes in favor of Chetume, that means Proline will be docked 3 points. When you remove 3 points from 25,
they come back to 22.
They come back to 22, and the university will be safe even before
beating Kitara.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're playing Kitara they're playing Kitara on the last day. That is next Saturday. They'll be playing Kitara. Now that tells you that it becomes very, very easy for the team for Kitara, for even Indeje themselves, and also for Calvary. Because
if you look at this, apart from Proline, Luero United is safe.
Yes.
It's right now safe. Calvary is safe. Kitara is safe. The battle is between Proline and Indeje University.
Exactly.
Now, when the ruling goes against Proline, they will be relegated.
Now, that tells you Indeje University is safe. But for now, Indeje is not any safe.
It's not any safe.
That takes us back like to what we were saying, that like the level of competition that the FUFA Big League is at the moment is very, very good, because people don't want to be relegated, and also people who are in the relegation zone, they are battling have any of the two teams in the relegation zone, one will remain, one will go down, and that it tells you, like, when the competition of relegation goes up to the final day, the final day match, that tells you that that competition that season was very okay, was high, and that I can say it's good for the football in that league.
It's good for the football in the league. Now let me run down some the table. The table standing STARTIMES FUFA Big League. Now on top of the table, Kataka is first after playing 19 games. They are on 36 points. Black's Power second on 36 points. Then Maroons third, 35 points. Then Chetume fourth with 34 points. Now from fifth position to seven, they're going to make sure they end the league on a high. Because they're probably playing for positions. Kitara 27, Calvary 26, Luero United 25. There'll probably be changes, whoever wins their game, but there's nothing like relegation or playing for some, I mean,
for qualification,
for promotion. Or rock bottom, Nyamitabora 11th already relegated confirmed. Then Maida also relegated confirmed. Now the battles between Indege University and Proline. Now Proline, Indege must win. Now even if competition, FUFA competition, competition department probably say no, we are ruling in favor of Proline. Okay, in case they rule in favor of Proline, then Indege wins. Indege will be safe.
Yeah.
Because right now, Proline is having -7 goals, and Indege University -1 goal. They win their game, which you'll be see the fixtures remaining, the final fixtures of the season. You'll be seeing Indege University after playing 19 games, -1 goal, 23 points. Then Proline after playing 20 games, they're on 25 points, -7 goals. That makes you now know that Indege must win their game for them to be safe or to be in the second tier division come next season. That one now will also take us straight to the fixtures of StarTime Uganda Premier League. StarTime FUFA Big League. The games remaining on the 28th of this month, and that will be on Thursday. Now on Thursday, Nyamitabora will be playing Maroons, and then Calvary will be playing Maida, and Indege University will be playing Kitara, then Kataka will be playing Chetume, and Blacks Power will be playing Luere United. All the games will be kicking off at 4 p.m. That will finalize the second season of second tier division StarTime Uganda Premier StarTime FUFA Big League, no StarTime Uganda Premier League. And as we finalize this, we just have to say, probably even applaud the competition FUFA, StarTime, because with their hard work they have brought, now if you look at now the level, the standard of competitiveness in the league, I would say second tier division is more competitive compared even to the first tier.
Look, even right now, the games between the people, the clubs being relegated and the clubs looking for promotion, those games are being handled by referees who have been officiating the Uganda Premier League. Now that tells you the competitiveness of the of FUFA Big League at the moment. It is very, very high, even better than.
For example, if you remember the Kataka game at Mbale Municipal Stadium against Blacks Power, there was Oloya. The referee, a top level referee.
Exactly.
And you look at that, like what you're saying.
So that tells you that the level of competitiveness of StarTime FUFA Big League is even better than the one of Uganda Premier League at the moment. But getting back to the bottom, to the bottom line is, like, whatever the clubs are doing at the moment, shouldn't just be at the end of the league. It should start from the beginning of the league. Let's have the level of competition, the quality of the football our players are doing. Let's have the players who are in, like some of the players who are in the Premier League, buy them, bring them back here. Make them play, improve on the quality of the play of the team, and then the other one gets this one goes that side. Now, like, you will find that the level of competition is so uniform in such a way that even I would love to go sit in front of StarTime, my StarTime screen, watch FUFA Big League, and also tomorrow, as the other one, the Uganda Premier League is coming, I'm watching it because the quality and the level of the game is more or less the same. This is not only good for enjoyment as somebody who loves sports, but also for the betterment of football as Uganda, because you find that the team from, the players that we are going to pick to represent us, to be summoned by the coach, the national team coach, we will be having like even 30% of the players, even just 15% of the total squad. We are picking them from FUFA Big League. That means we have the players. We have the team and the players that are now competing not only in the national level but in international level. You look at Egypt. Some of the players that were playing in the African Cup of Nations, they were from the second division league. Now that tells you that the kind of development, the kind of football that we are having in Uganda is very okay.
Thank you so much, Martin. Thank you, everyone. Come 28th of this month, we'll be having match day 20, the final day of the season of start time for Big League. Teams are praying, fans are praying for their team. Fingers crossed. Who knows? We still don't know. Nobody knows who will make it to the top tier division come next season. The battle is still on. Thank you so much for being part of this show as well. And remember to hit the subscribe button, like it, and as Goal Line Sports, remember we own the game. Thank you so much. I remain James Ronald. Till next time. Bye bye.